Hey, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward. And right now I'm down in my home gym, the original home gym. This is my parents' house, and they still have the home gym that my dad and I put together back in 1990s when we started putting this together. And it's been a progression. Throughout the 90s, we were working on this and adding to it. And this is where I trained. I trained for 8 years down here in this basement home gym and competed in 3 bodybuilding competitions. And I did that before I ever joined a commercial gym. So this is where I got my foundation, my first 8 years of training. So just kind of give you a little overview of it all. This is kind of turned into a junk room / storage room over the past several years. We got a homemade leg press machine. Now I know it's covered in junk and everything else, but this is a homemade leg press that we made using roller skate wheels on the sliders. And it was a conversion. It was a hack squat / leg press, so you could do both. I'll probably, if I can dig up some old pictures, I'll throw them in the video just so you can see what it was actually like back in the day when we actually used this stuff. Got an old power rack here that we used. This is a homemade power rack. And that's where I did all my barbell exercises. It's a pretty narrow power rack, but again, it served the job. I got a homemade calf raise machine here. And this is where I started working on my calves. Plate loaded. Homemade, see if I can angle this camera here. All right, a homemade seated row machine. Is kind of similar to the hammer strength style seated row. It's an independent, row machine, just like the hammer strength. And I got a York 2001 weight stack machine with a pec deck attachment there. That was my very first exercise machine right there, that York 2001. That's how it all started. When I was 12 years old, I was in junior high and getting picked on and bullied in school, so I wanted to, build myself up, right? Obviously you want to help to build some strength and take on the bullies and build up my confidence and all that kind of stuff. So I asked my parents if they would get me a weight set for Christmas that year, and that's what they got me. The York 2001 home gym set, and they also got me a set of those York barbell and dumbbell sets, the ones with the cement-filled plastic weights. And that's what I got started with. And again, we just gradually started adding to it year by year. What else? Again, these are all pictures of the bodybuilders back in the day, but there's a few of myself. Let me see if I can... I got this angled the wrong way. Let's see here. This was my second bodybuilding competition. See if I can get it up here. Okay, and there I am in the middle, right there. I was 18 years old at the time. My second competition. And I got another one here. Let's get in around this junk. Right there, this single black picture. I don't know if there we go, right there, that one. That's a picture of me doing the most muscular again at 18. Again, the picture quality ain't that great, but... And up there on the wall, surrounded by an old picture of Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates, and Lou Ferrigno, there's me again. Up there on the wall doing a back double bicep and a side chest at the ripe old age of 18. Now, that is how it all got started. So this is kind of taking you a little trip back in memory lane to my original home gym. And now what I'm using this place for is basically storage for my tires. That's racing tires there, because over the past few years, my hobby has become a weekend warrior autocross racer. And that's the reason why I'm here, actually. I'm getting stuff ready because tomorrow I'm going racing, and it is the last race of the year before we put it all away for the winter. So just getting all the junk. Like I say, I got a bunch of racing slick tires there, and I just basically keep a bunch of old car parts here now. In the corner there as well, a whole bunch more of racing slicks up in the corner there. And in fact, let me just take you up in the garage and show you my old race car. It's one that I bought this year. Before, I was actually racing my Camaro. And it was a fun car, but it's not a good competitive autocross car. This is what I race now. It's a proper race car. It's a 1993 Honda Civic. hatchback, and it's all stripped out and race car ready. I mean, the only thing that's 1993 is the shell. Everything else, I mean, is a new motor, the suspension's all redone, stripped out inside, roll cage, and so it's all race car ready, and it's a blast to drive. Right? I almost feel like doing my impression of Ty Lopez. Here in my garage, just bought this Honda Civic race car. Fun to race on the weekends. I know my accent or my voice doesn't sound anything like Ty, but so be it. Race car. So this is street legal, even though it's stripped out roll cage. I know the lighting's not that great, but it is an absolute blast to drive. And it's pretty quick. I've actually, earlier this year, I won my very first autocross race in this car. And that was an event we have. It's a charity event that we have every year. And it's called Fly Your Car in Gander. And it's done on the Gander airstrip, hence the term Fly Your Car, flying it on the airstrip. And I actually did quite well. I won, and I think there was 41 drivers at that event. And I got first place in this little old Civic. So she can haul ass between the cones. And I'll probably, what I'll do is I'll actually post a video of some of my autocross runs so you can check it out. And this is a follow-up right after the races, and I got first place again today. So this is my second first place finish in autocross this year, so I'm super pumped and excited about that. And here is a video clip of my winning run of the day.